Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I have some really exciting information and news to share with all of you, at least all of you, all of those who are willing to listen. You see, I have the ability to tune into the ether, the energy, the momentum that has potential to manifest miracles in life. I have the ability to sense the energy that it creates energy that creates the world. Oh, energy that creates the 3D. Okay, so that's pretty deep. Well, let me tell you more specifically what I'm talking about. So, what I want to share with all of you is information being activated coming from a higher intelligence, aka the sun, through all of these intense solar flares that we've been experiencing, which literally began on February 1st. We had about a week of silence from the sun, and all of a sudden, this month, February 2026, whammy, we're just getting slammed with constant and continuous solar flares, which of course affects the earth, the grid, and everything under the sun. And just earlier this morning, or maybe even yesterday, I was sitting in my sacred space and asking the sun, like, what is it? What is the bigger message? What are you trying to share with all of us? What are the messages coming through the solar flares and the solar activity? How can I best explain this to my fellow humans to help improve the quality of their lives at this time in life? And so it immediately dawned on me, new vision. So, of course, naturally, the sun is life. Without the sun, none of us would be here. None of this would even be existing. And I noticed that around the beginning of the month, the sun itself, the transit, it started a 10-degree transit. And the number 10 in numerology also refers to vision, a physical vision, but it starts with an idea. It starts with a brilliant epiphany, a realization. And the sun also said to me, activating the solar plexus, which is, of course, the yellow center in the human body, chakra number 3, for those who want to be more specific. So what's happening to everything on the earth right now that many just don't even see, even I don't see it, but I can feel it, is the intelligence of evolution itself. So we are all, in fact, experiencing evolutionary and profound changes on the earth and humanity at the same time. But what I also want to share with you is that any one of us, including you, can use this intense energy, which can also be described as the esoteric term Vulcan, the intelligence that works with your mind to help you to survive. You can use all this intense energy and activations right now by setting specific intentions for yourself, for your life, to allow activations to happen for you, to enable you, to support you, to manifest something that you need into your life. This is the power that you have. This is the power that we all have. So over the last few days, did you have a sudden realization or an idea or a confirmation or something that is confirming for you what you want to do? Perhaps it's just a reminder to set a new intention for yourself or your life or your relationships, keeping in mind that none of us really has any power or control over other people, but you have the most power over your own sovereign self and your own potential. So according to Western astrology right now, most of the planets, with the exception of a couple, are all transiting Aquarius. And of course, we've entered the Aquarius age, Pluto in Aquarius, which will continue for at least 20 years. But all these planets are congregating. They are talking to one another. They are working with each other to create new visions, not just individual visions, but something that can be shared and used by all, the collective. Aquarius has something to offer for everyone. And even more specifically so, for those who are Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you have a very specific purpose and place at this time in the world too. And I hope that you realize that. But it's also really important to remember that there is a linear timing of things, and the timing is related to the planets and the transits. And so literally we have the next 2 weeks roughly to come up with a new plan, a new idea, a new vision that's going to be activated. It's going to more fully be activated when Saturn and Neptune are conjunct. So to sum it up, when you take the time to realize that the sun, the solar flares, the activations are empowering you, it's empowering each and every one of us to claim what we need in order to survive in our individual lives. No need to worry about everyone else. Everyone else has their own place and purpose too. Not everyone else is paying attention like you. And so the date I'm recording this audio is February 3, and within the next couple of hours, the moon is going to be crossing over the south node. And there's a significance of letting go of something, or something has let go of us individually. It's an attachment to something, an earth-based physical or emotional or even a mental attachment to something that is no longer supporting. And this is immediately after that full moon in Leo. The moon is waning in light, meaning it's diminishing the intensity, and over the next 10 to 14 days, it's going to be more empowering if you choose to realize something that you need to let go of. And the full moon in Leo may or may not have pointed out to you something in your life or about yourself that's just no longer fun. You're not feeling supported anymore. Maybe you're not getting attention. Maybe this is something that you are supposed to be detaching from expectations, from getting attention from somewhere else or someone else. So especially right now, it's super important to pay attention to what no longer feels good for you in your life and find a way to detach from that while you are creating a new vision. You're visualizing your immediate future or the life that you prefer to be living. But remember, we're still working with the ether. This is the 5D. It's an energy, it's a potential, it's excitement, it's an opportunity, but it's also really important to use this time to set a specific intention for yourself, something that you are ready to start taking action towards and taking the next steps to make this intention manifest into a realization in the physical world through your physical eyes. This also requires perseverance and patience too. But I know if you're listening to this, there's something that you're really desiring, there's something that you're really wanting in your life, or perhaps just something that you're really wanting to let go of or detach from. Now is the time. There's probably something that you're holding on to that is blocking you from getting something else that you want. What is that? I feel like within the next month, with all the planets that are going to be going into Aries, life is going to be saying, or 3D reality is going to be saying, just get on with it. Really, it's time to just get on with your life and let go of, well, everything that doesn't support you. And this includes people, work situations. If there's ever a time in life, in this 3D life, that we should be focusing on self-work and self-realization, now is the time. Because soon, life might become more of survival of the fittest, or the most intelligent, or the more confident one is in oneself, to be able to stand strong on their own, independently, without needing to attach themselves to anything else. And coming up on February 17-ish is a solar eclipse in Aquarius. So the solar activates something new. It's going to activate this new vision. Guess what? The solar eclipse, the sun is going to be at 28 degrees Aquarius. 28 reduces to the number 10, vision. And guess what? It's going to be at 28 degrees, 49 minutes. The 4 and the 9 even is significant here. It adds up to the number 13, transformation, transcendental, ascension, breakthrough energy. So you have a few days to realize a new vision, set an intention, allow for the activation, and then February 17th with the solar eclipse, it's going to activate a new reality, if you so choose. If you have all your ducks in a row, so to speak, if you're ready. If you were to ask for a date when you should be mentally ready and prepared, I would give you the date February 12, 2026. Then on the 17th, the solar eclipse. March 3rd, we're going to experience a total lunar eclipse in Virgo, and again, Western astrology. This is at 12 degrees. The 1 and 2 adds up to the number 3, which is creation, expressing itself. Your new vision being activated, but also your new vision will be activated in your reality after the releasing of something, wherever the lunar eclipse in Virgo is happening in your personal astrology charts at this time. So if there were ever any time to really start paying attention to everything that you're feeling and sensing, I would say now is the time. It's going to continue to get increasingly stronger. So the more you can kind of be present, go with the flow, and tune into what you're sensing or feeling, sit with that, pay attention to that, and then do a self-check, a recheck to make sure that you are still aligned with your intentions, your mental, your physical, and your emotional intentions for this new vision that you are ready to manifest and physically witness and experience in your 3D. This is how powerful all of these energies are right now. But what I'm not seeing on the internet from other channels is that I'm not seeing how others are revealing to everyone that everyone has their own unique power to activate something on their own. You can set specific intentions and work with these energies and the solar flares to empower your life. Remember, you don't really have any power or control over activating something in somebody else, but you do have the power to do something for yourself. And the more empowered you are, the better you're going to feel, the more confident that you're going to be as you move forward with your purpose and your intention while you are enjoying this new vision that's manifesting for you. And so you know what? As soon as February 2026 began, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to feel, but I'm feeling so magnificent. I'm feeling so inspired and excited. There's a lot of new momentum and new energy, and I'm on board with that. And so this excites me so that I create these messages to share with any one of you who are willing to even listen, to embrace this information for your own unique purposes and intentions. Because the sun is here for you. The sun is working with you, activating your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. But it also requires you to interact with it, not just on a daily basis, but also from moment to moment. And when you're aligned with your highest ideals, then, well, your highest ideals have no other option but to manifest in your physical reality. My name is Sabrina Jean, and my intentions are to share this information and these potentials with the collective and with unconditional love. Wishing you all the very best. Bye for now.